Consistency, day 41. Adversity motivates a winner. We've all been there, facing struggles, challenges, failures, feeling less than, feeling like we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, feeling like nothing's ever gone our way, feeling like everybody's disrespecting us, distancing themselves from us. We feel like nothing's going right, no matter how hard we try, how hard we put in effort. However, this shouldn't discourage you. This should motivate you, because that is what shapes us. That adversity is the fuel you need to spark your motivation, to spark your growth, to increase your capacity. It has to come. It has to be part of your journey, part of your growth. So if it discourages you, it's time to get in the lab. It's time to work on your mindset. These things are coming to make you strong. They're coming to prepare you. They're coming to help you increase. They're not here to stop you. Everybody faces adversity. Heck, animals, trees, nature, everything faces adversity. It is just a way and part of life. So why be discouraged? Why let it, ruin your day, ruin your week, ruin your year, ruin your decade? Heck, for some people, it ruins their life. Something happened at age 10 and they let it ruin the next 70 years. It's time we get motivated by these things. We get inspired. We smile and laugh. When life punches you in the face, we just say, is that all you got? And it inspires us and motivates us to do more, to get up. If you get knocked on your back, if you get knocked down, make sure you land on your back, because you can look up. And if you can look up, you can stand up. That's from Les Brown. But yeah, you're going to get knocked down over and over and over, and you just got to keep getting back up. You have to keep overcoming. You have to keep building. You have to keep growing, learning. You got to keep showing up each and every day. That is what life is. That is your journey of life. That is, if you live 80 years or 70 years or 50 years or 35 years, it's day after day after day. But the only thing you can control is today. The past has already happened and is behind you, and leave it there. Your future's in front of you, but there's nothing you can really do. You're not God, you're not the universe, but you can control today. You can control your thoughts today, your habits today, your actions today, your mindset today, how you approach today, the words you speak. That does, in return, build your tomorrow, which is your future. And you lay those bricks each and every day, and you'll have a fantastic life. You'll have a fantastic future. But you can't let these adversities, these shortcomings, these losses, these failures get to you. Failure isn't final. It's feedback. It is showing you where you need to improve. Difficulty is the right direction. If you're facing difficulties, that means you're trying to do something. You're trying to accomplish something. It is difficult to get six-pack abs. It is difficult to build muscle. It is difficult to lose unwanted fat. It is difficult to get a six-figure salary. It's difficult to be a millionaire. It's difficult to have a successful, flourishing marriage or relationship in today's day, in the modern world. It is hard to be a parent and raise kids the right way. It is hard to do all these things. It's hard to not get discouraged and have bad mental health days. But you must do it. You must keep continuing. You must live your life. Or why are you here? Why are you still trying? Why are you, I'm not saying, do anything drastic, but if you're willing to exist, you might as well be willing to live. And there's a big difference between just existing and actually living. And when you get motivated by your adversities, even the difficulties kind of become fun, because you're overcoming them. You're winning, and it feels good to win. When you're watching sports, if it's a football game and it's a blowout 70-0, 35-0, that's not a fun game to watch. If you're the winning team, you might be excited. And if you're a fan of the winning team, you might be happy. But even you can be like, man, that wasn't really even a good game. We kind of just blew them out. We like close games. We like to sit on the edge of our seats. We like nail biters. We like a hard fought battle. But when it comes to our lives, we want easy. We want to wake up millionaires. We want to wake up, super fit. We want to be able to eat pizza and donuts all day and still have, low body fat. We want to not put any effort into our relationships and learn and sacrifice for our significant others or our kids, but still have happy, thriving relationships. And it just doesn't happen like that. It just doesn't. That's not the way of life. That's not the way God intended it. That's not how the universe makes it happen. So why complain? Why not just do it? Why don't we put the energy that we were going to use to be negative, complain, dread, be lazy, and off-putting and procrastinate, and just put all that stuff into trying, taking action, being positive, putting in the efforts. And if you do it and take out the time that you spent being lazy, procrastinating, complaining, being negative, one, you'll have more energy, more positivity, and the things that you're working on will flourish more because you're actually trying with a positive mental attitude, a positive mindset, and you're going to knock it out quicker because you're doing it. You're not waiting days, weeks, hours to do it. You're just doing it versus putting it off. But when you approach things with gratitude, with positivity, with a positive mental attitude, it's going to have more success to it. There's a study, look at it, where people with positive self-talk and negative self-talk, or positive talk and negative talk, to their plants. And it even affects plants. So if it can affect plants, it can affect anything. So think about that when you're talking to yourself, when you're talking to your peers, when you're talking to your kids, when you're talking to your parents. What power does your words have? But a lot of times when we're negative, we complain. And what does that bring? What does that draw? What does that attract? More negativity, more bad things. And then you wonder why you keep facing even more challenges, more, hardships. You're basically manifesting them and speaking them into existence by doing that. But when you approach it like in a positive way, man, this is a good thing. This challenge is a good thing. It's going to help me grow. It's going to help me get better. I'm facing friction. That means I'm alive. I'm well. I'm trying. I'm climbing a mountain. I'm swimming upstream. These things that take time, that are hard to do. I'm learning. I'm growing. My mind is actually being stretched to become smarter, to become better. My muscles are ripping to become better. The fat is coming off. My mindset is improving because now when my mind tells me to quit, I know how to overcome it. I know how to keep powering through. But too many people, they don't let it motivate them. They don't let it inspire them. They let it get to them. They let it kill their dreams. And then their life becomes a living nightmare because of it. So as you go forward in life, I pray and hope and wish that you let these adversities motivate you. You let these adversities build you. You let these adversities make you laugh, in a sense that, yeah, today you might cry, but 10 years from now, you can look back and laugh and understand that, man, it was just part of the journey. That made me a better husband, wife. That made me a better parent. That made me a better business owner. That made me a better, just whatever you want to put. Enter anything in your life. But I hope you take this to heart and apply it in your life. And I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.